Hello and welcome to Feel Good Fridays with Pastor Kristin on this nice toasty August day. I am coming to you from outside the church, out by our beautiful flower garden on the west side of our building, as a reminder that this Sunday, All Saints will be returning to outdoor worship, one service at 9 a.m. That is weather permitting, and rumor has it that the weather could be a little bit sketchy on Sunday. And so just keep an eye on our Facebook page, on your email. We will have worship one way or another in person. Weather permitting, we will be outside here in the parking lot with this beautiful flower garden as our background. If the weather does not permit, we will be indoors for worship, recommending masks for everyone. And so since we are going to be back outside, I know that that's not ideal, that we're still dealing with the pandemic, and that having to change things again is frustrating, and we might be disappointed that we're moving back outside. But it got me thinking about how beautiful it can be to worship outdoors in God's creation. One of my favorite places to worship, actually. If you have been attending worship with us online or in person when we were outdoors, you know that one of our last outdoor services got a little bit crazy. We had cranes and geese and an ambulance going by. It was like there was all kinds of crazy noise and disruption. But I loved it. I thought it was beautiful to think about the fact that we continue to worship our God who is with us in every moment, and that even creation joins in praising. And so I wanted to share with you some verses from Chronicles. Maybe a book that we don't read from very often, but this is from Chronicles chapter 16, an Old Testament book. Like I said, we don't read from a whole lot, but these words actually are repeated in Psalm 96, I believe. It's either 96 or 98. Feel free to do a little digging in your Bible to see if you can find it. But these words from Chronicles chapter 16, starting with verse 23. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. Tell of his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the nations, his marvelous works among all the peoples. For great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised. He is to be revered above all gods. For all the gods of the peoples are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and joy are in his place. Ascribe to the Lord, O families of the peoples. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due his name. Bring an offering and come before him. Worship the Lord in holy splendor. Tremble before him, all the earth. The world is firmly established. It shall never be moved. Let the heavens be glad, and let the earth rejoice. And let them say among the nations, the Lord is King. Let the sea roar, and all that fills it. Let the field exult, and everything in it. Then shall the trees of the forest sing for joy before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. And I think that's just such a great reminder that we are called to worship, but the whole world joins us in our worship. All of creation, the seas and the trees, and as we experienced in one of our outdoor worship, the geese and the cranes, all of us join together in praising God who made all of us and all of the world around us. And so I want to share with you what I consider a good old hymn. I guess I should look. Yep, it was written in Well, the text was written by someone who died in 1901, and the music by someone who died in 1930. So it's been around for a while. Maybe you are familiar with it. I have a little wind going, so let me see if I can use my Bible to balance this out a little bit. The song is called "This Is My Father's World." And so if you are familiar with it, I invite you to sing along with me. This is my Father's world, and to my listening ears, all nature sings, and round me rings the music of the spheres. This is my Father's world, I rest me in the thought of rocks and trees, of skies and seas. His hand the wonders wrought. My Father's world, the birds their carols raise, the morning light, the lily white, declare their Maker's praise. This is my Father's world, He shines in all that's fair, in the rustling grass I hear Him pass, He speaks to me everywhere. This is my Father's world, oh let me not forget that though the wrong seems oft so strong, God is the ruler yet. This is my Father's world, why should my heart be sad? The Lord is King, let heaven ring. God reigns, let the earth be glad. And so as you look out your windows or are out in our world enjoying the beauty that God has created, a reminder for all of us that God has made this world and we are called to worship God for all that God has done for us, and that we join with the birds, with the trees, with the seas in worshiping and praising our God. You are invited to join us to do that outside, weather permitting, this coming Sunday, August 8th at 9 a.m. We'll be here in our parking lot. If the weather does not permit us to be outside, we will be in our sanctuary with masks recommended for all. Hope you're all having a great week, and hope that you have a chance this weekend to get out and enjoy the wonder of God's creation. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you soon.